Listen, if that beat don't get the blood vessels, the blood pumping, the heart circulating through all the valve, the left side, the right side, ventricles, all of that great stuff. But listen, man, we're here to talk about this crazy team, man, Liverpool. We scraped to win, but still loads of questions, bro, because this team is just all over the place, man. We have an option. We either choose to continue to support this madness or we take a sabbatical, man. Here to discuss it. Sav is in the building. Sav, we say, we say, bro.
Oh, good, man. Oh, good, man. You know what I mean? Decent. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just been out here evaluating life this morning, bro. So I'm out of it a bit.
What? Nah, we can start there if you want.
I'm just hitting my bored phase, innit? I get bored, I move on. So
I've known you for a while, bro, and I know when you hit this bored phase, sometimes I'm just like, all right, Sam's gonna go into hibernation for a little bit and then come back.
No, I'm trying to stay out the cave, blood, but this is what it is, man. Get over it. I told you, bro. I fucked up, bro. I said to you I was gonna watch Soul yesterday, and then I watched it, and I was like, yeah, this ain't make me feel no better, blood. It's not made me feel any better, boy. I don't know, man. I think I might just try to earn some more money and then go volunteer to work at the zoo, blood. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I swear, I'm not even joking as well, bro. I swear, financially stable, and I'm just gonna go volunteer at the zoo. You don't even have to pay me, or pay me like minimum wage, bro. So I can just be around that safari park. Not a zoo, safari park, because fuck a zoo, bro. But yeah. So I can be around animals and chill, blood.
That sounds dope. I can't even lie, bro. Like just chilling every day with the animals, bro. Just vibes.
Bro, there are people that if you ever see anyone in the zoo or safari park and that doing what, bro, they look gassed every time you see them because it's their choice, on it. Like their manager ain't gone, oh, you need to work on the zebras today. No, blood, you need to be an expert in what they're doing. So whatever animal they're with is what they chose to do. But let me just go chill with the red pandas and that, bro. And the monkeys. I just want to relax, bro. Let me talk to a couple of penguins and that. Get me, par with a giraffe. Farms a gorilla, blood. I'm on that, man. I don't like humans like that still. I ain't gonna lie. Big up you, man, obviously. But nah, but I don't really fuck with humans like that. I swear to God, bro. Like, yeah, man. It's kind of
look. It's not okay. Yes, the planet is beautiful. I ain't gonna lie, bro. And I think about it, like there's so many places you can go and visit and chill and vibe. There's waterfalls, there's safaris, there's there's just things going on that you can go and enjoy in it. And you feel sometimes as a human, you feel stuck, bro. You just want to go and visit and do different things, bro, and enjoy life as you should. Go out there and express yourself and do your thing, man. But feel sometimes you're trapped because obviously the world and the society is.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's not.
Provide.
Yeah, maybe it's. I've always been a bit wary of humans anyway because I'm fine with my own company in it. But I think the modern human, obviously not everybody, but the people were around that were in a city, we're in like these kind of countries, and England, and everyone's a bit the same, and I don't really like the modern person, and it like kind of all locked in social media and everything's the internet, and everyone just kind of a conversation, no eye contact anymore. I can't be bothered, bro. I seen some of these. I think I said morning to one youth the other day, bro, and this geezer said morning with his head staring at the concrete, bro.
Yeah. I've seen that.
But obviously I'm a dickhead in it, so I was like, yo, and then he got scared and he jumped up and I was like, yo, you good? He's like, yeah. I was like, nah, bro, just chill in it. And then he smiled and I was like, bro, what? You're gonna walk around staring at the concrete, tripping over your shoes, blood.
So when I'm driving around, so when I'm doing the day-to-day stuff, the amount of people I see looking into their phones, bro, I swear down, bro. Like I'm watching people near enough walking head on into lampposts, traffic, just head down. And I'm like, the sky is beautiful. Obviously, lately it's been just mad rain. But in general, bro, there's a lot going on.
No, you're right. Remember what did I used to say every morning on my stream, bro? I said, anyone look at the moon today, blood? And obviously it sounds all airy-fairy in that, but I'm not even trying to take the piss. Sometimes I was saying to man, forget the nighttime because it's very obvious. Did you just walk and look at the moon, blood? Did you just look at something? You not see the rotted squirrel? You not just moving mad, just stuck into your phone bro. I'm telling you, man, the stuff on social media ain't that interesting, man. It's all lies, in it. It's all been fabricated to be put there. Like you're out here caring about other people's lives more than your own, bro. Ain't seen your mom in however long and that, bro. But you want to lock into this gossip, what don't affect you, and then jump in the comment section and complain about millionaires, bro. That don't care about you. It's crazy, man. Yeah, man, I just don't like them people. But everyone, maybe it's just different. Maybe I'll just go to. That's maybe I'll go to retire in a local village in, I don't know, I'm about to say Portugal, but Benfica's up there. So no, I joke, man. I actually love Portugal. My dad had a holiday home in the Algarve and that. Beautiful, man. But
Nah,
yeah,
I need
man,
to
modern shit.
modern problems, bro. But listen, big up to everyone in the building, Christian in the building, GSC in the building, Nick, big up to yourself, Alexander, Pat in the building as well. And anyone else that's listening in with their earphones or headphones or earbuds, big up to you guys, man. Do the great thing, like, subscribe, do that hype stuff as well. Now I gotta ask for hypes now, Sav. It's no longer just like and subscribe. You gotta Sav, you gotta hype the video, Sav. You
I'm
got
not asking for no.
no,
Hype,
you got no, Sav. You got
no, I'm not.
the next watch along. I need to hear you go, yo, guys.
No, never.
Hype me up.
Never.
I need you to say like that. Hype me up.
Fucking.
Nah, for real, you gotta ask the people to hype you up, my G. Like, make sure they're hyping you, bro. But look, I want to talk about this team, man. No, we don't have to be serious. We can have a laugh about it because it is what it is, isn't it? I know sometimes the conversation can seem repetitive, samey, but there's nothing. We can't change the outlook apart from trying to make sense. And that's what I try and do. I know Sav try and do it sometimes as well. Like, we try and make sense because you can't believe we have this team with these players, but they don't want to make themselves look any better than what they are. They just kind of just like, yeah, man, it is what it is. We're just playing football and shut up in it. Like, I'm gonna have a bad day. Who cares? And I don't get that. I don't get that mentality, bro. Because I've never had that. I've never had. If I'm trying to do something, I want to be the best at it, and I'm gonna try everything I possibly can to be the best on a consistent basis, not just to get to the top. I want to get there and stay there. But for some of these, man, once they get there, they're just like, it's all right, man. Like, we won the league, right? And I'm just like, for me, if I was one of them, I'd be like, I want to win again, and I'm gonna do everything in my powers. Not this, but I did already win it though, I already got it. Why am I don't need to stress this season. I've already got it. I'm making decent money. I don't need to go again. And I'm like, yeah, that's all well and good. For an example, if you're playing as a singles tennis player, it's me, innit? I've put in all the graft, I've worked. Yes, I'm going to have fans, course. I'm going to have fans. But realistically, it's about me in the moment. Big up, Chang. It's about me in the moment. So cool, innit? I'll do my thing. But not when you decide to play one of the best sports on the planet, one of the most supported sports on the planet, and people make or break their day. I don't know if it's the same for the tennis world, so I'm going to use it. Maybe there's tennis fans going to tell me different.
No, I'm a tennis fan, blood.
But you're not gonna crash out your whole day if your favorite tennis player loses a match. You might go, should have done better today, man. But it is what it is. Next, we know the next Open, he will be on it, whatever. But with football, now man are crashing out. The day's messed up. The week is messed up. You're going to have conversation with rivals and they're going to chat so much shit to you during the week. You're going to have to go into work and can't even look man in their face because their team won, your team got smoked. So I don't get the mindset of why these men are not on it more than what they are. And I'm not even speculating. Normally I said there's a speculate. I can see it in them. I can see they don't want it like that this season. They're just like, yeah, whatever, innit? We'll just hopefully everything goes by, no one will notice, and we'll just hopefully pick up next season and we'll go from there. Or they've got the mindset of, and I'm starting to believe this, Sav, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm starting to believe these man are looking forward to this World Cup so much. They're like, I ain't trying to get injured at all because I'm not missing this one. So I hear you want me to run through and make tackles and sprint around. Listen, I need my hamstrings for the World Cup. I need my quads. I don't need any. I need my knees because I don't need no ACLs, MCLs, whatever injuries to keep me out. And that's why I'm looking at our team now.
Yeah. I mean, the problem is the ones that you're talking about, they all play for teams that they can be replaced in the World Cup. They could easily end up on the bench. So I don't know why they're playing like that. Like, Graf can get replaced in the Dutch team. It's only really like Virgil's going to stay in the Dutch team as the captain and that. Yeah. France have got more players than anybody. You can get replaced in that team. XDK, you're not even going to be in the starting lineup. Never mind being replaced. Virgil get replaced at Germany. So they need to fix up a little bit. I think it's probably obviously it's a lot more complex because they're all individuals in a 23-man squad.
Yeah.
And everyone in the squad hasn't won the league. Some of the players are new. Obviously, you have people in there with injuries and stuff. So I'll probably take people like Frimpong and that out because when I've seen him play, he's been trying. I think it's the key players set the tone, innit? They set the tone for what's around the club. The senior players and stuff, and they're all at the latter stages and all doing different things. So like, Salah's not the same Salah. Robbo doesn't play anymore. He was Alisson, innit? And then Virgil's, I don't know. You know, sometimes people they focus so much on the end goal of something, they build up this thing of what it's going to be like when they get there, and how it's going to make them feel. And then when you get there, you realize, oh, it's the same as the other league title. because if you hear them speak before they won the league, especially Salah, he's speaking about it like it's going to change his life if he wins another Prem. Good. I'm not right. There's nothing wrong with him thinking like that. It causes exhaustion though when you do all of that and then you get to the top spot and then you realize that I don't think it was his best season at all. A lot of people will say it was, but I don't care about the numbers. I don't even think he played that well, but he scored a lot of goals. But he thinks it was his best season. And he tried as much as he can. And he told Slot, I'm going to do this and get this. And I won the Prem because I needed the Prem. And then he gets there and it's like, oh, okay. So what now, bruv? Like, what does it get me? The fans still sing the same songs they sang about me all the time. The team's still the same team. And other people have done this before. It's nothing new. You haven't reinvented the wheel winning 2 Prems. Like, loads of people have done that. You get me? Foden's got about 5. Just for an example. So then to try and get that same person to do the same thing again, I'll say this about Salah, as much as they get onto him, and there's other players as well, but he's in the attacking role and he's seen as the best, a lot of them. I think it's subconscious, bro. Like I don't think these lot I don't think he's going on the pitch thinking I'm going to play crap or I'm not going to try and take on the strike. I think there's just the edge has gone on it. Need to find a new edge. Like all the players need to find a new edge. For Virgil and Salah and Alisson and Robbo and that, it probably can't be the edges. I want to win another Premier League title. It has to be I want Liverpool to be the most dominant Premier League team to ever exist, or we want our defense to have the best defensive record there's ever been in the Prem. I want to beat this record and Salah. You need them to do that. Otherwise, you get what you get. And then all the new players, they ain't even won the league before. So they're just like, oh, I heard about this big bad Liverpool. Heard you, man, were taking man's head off and that. They get here and it's like, oh, it's a fun team to be around. It's a good family club and that. Like, it's all fun. But not really that intense as I thought. Everything before they heard was intensity about Liverpool.
Yeah.
And they get here and it's like, oh, this is quite relaxed. And naturally, and this is just life, everyone has this. You go into a place that is mad relaxed, even if you was intense, you become relaxed, bro. Because why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? If I started a new job and I was panicking and anxious about starting this new job, and oh my god, they run you off the feet in this job, and there's always customers, and you get in there, you're like, oh, it's like 3 customers an hour. What? So guys, should we do some extra work? And everyone's like, nah. What are you talking about? And you're like, oh, do you think that person's going to keep doing extra work? They will try. Then after, it's like, relaxed. You can see it in the players, bro. It is what it is, man. That's what we're kind of stuck on, bro. And it doesn't help that the gaffers seems relaxed as well. In his nature, seems relaxed. Now, he could be saying other stuff behind the scenes, but I doubt it.
So, I got some... let me get to these because I got some screenshots. I wanted to kind of get your opinion on, get the chat's opinion on it as well. As I said, big up to everyone in the building. I did put a poll in there for you guys, man. So have a vote and let me know where you guys' heads are at. So it says, is a win without a convincing performance enough? And I'd love to know where you guys are head. So yes or no. Have a vote and I'll get to the results in the end. But look,
win without a convincing performance enough.
Because sometimes when we have the conversation, right? I'd say not necessarily us, but a lot of people jump in and say, "Come on, Endz, like we won, so let's win, get the 3 points, get out." We're like, Yeah, we know this. Like we know that to be a fact. Like we win and we're happy regardless. But it can't just be, oh, we won. Let's brush everything under the carpet and let's just forget what we actually witnessed wasn't a thing. So you have to have the conversation. You have to try and break it down to the best of your ability, from the best of your knowledge, get people's different, opinions and perspective from the game. So when you're looking at it, and I'm just like, yeah, we won 1-0, but that performance wasn't good enough, bro. Like watching our team not able to string passes together, not being able to beat their players, not being able to have any sort of an attacking patterns of play. And I know these are general conversation we tend to have week in, week out, but we always keep hearing, oh, we need to work on these things. We need to fix it. The manager said our team is a lot fitter now. And I'm like, well, we had a week off, and if we were a lot fitter, what did we work on in the week? Because Forest looked fitter than us. And whether that sometimes, a little bit of determination can overcome if you're lacking fitness. If you're determined to run and work hard, like even if you're tired, you're still going to make those extra sprints. And I think maybe that was a bit of what Forest had. But we didn't look at the races at all, bro. We didn't look on it. But we walked away not only with a clean sheet, but we won the game against all odds, where we didn't look like we had an opportunity to even win this game. So I say that in saying, like, how can that continue and we just go as fans, let's just forget about it, it's fine?
I don't know, because we've had this problem since the start of the season, and the first 5 games were results without the convincing performances. It was way more convincing than it was now, to be honest, which is kind of crazy, but it still was like struggling against this team, and it's got loads of last-minute goals, like very similar to this. I think we're on I think I said the list. We're at the top of the list now for the most last-minute goals ever. More than Man U, by the way. So Fergie time's dead, bro. Like, I think to your poll question for the start of, I think a win without a convincing performance is fine. It just can't be the norm. That's for the teams fighting relegation. They don't need to perform well, just get the victory and get out of there with 3 points. Because 3 points to them means absolutely everything. The difference between playing in the Championship and staying in the league. 3 points for Liverpool when you're already out of a title race isn't the difference between staying in the league and staying out of the league. It's kept us in the same spot. It just all it does is it probably cancels out whatever loss you just had or whatever poor result you had a week ago. And I think in cup competitions, that's valid. In cup competitions, knockouts, fuck a performance, bro. I would like to see a performance because I'm trying to enjoy football, but if you're going to get closer to that trophy, then fuck a performance, bro, because usually in knockouts, you've got about 6 games, and that's it. Safe. He knows this. McAllister on the screen. Argentina didn't perform good in the World Cup for a lot of it, but they won the World Cup, bro. And they don't care. They lost to Saudi Arabia, remember? So, but yeah, I think poor performances put a pattern together and it tells a whole story, and you can usually tell where you're heading to when you keep watching these kind of performances. So it's not good enough. And I know that because that's what happened at the start of the season, as I said. Like, we were talking about performances. Everyone was like, just be happy. I'm like, bro, you don't need to tell me just be happy. I'm not ruining your happiness. I'm just saying I'm not happy with it. But it led to where I thought it was going to lead to. The only thing I got wrong about the start of the season is it was worse than I thought. I never thought it would 9-12. I just thought that was going to start drawing loads of games. But as you've seen where we are, man, so...
And one of those like odd losses out of nowhere. That's what I was expecting. When they thought, oh, we should win and we just lose.
Bro, I'm not used to Liverpool losing. Like, I know everyone's gonna like, oh, we lose every season. No, but I hear it. But I'm not used to us losing, bro. Like Liverpool on a good season, we're playing about 50 games plus. And of those 50 games plus, the only losses usually come from like maybe 2 in the Prem, and then if you don't win the trophies, whatever loss you got in the trophies. But we're normally in the League Cup final or an FA. We're only in the final, so we don't lose that many games. So it's abnormal to me to lose in 9 and 12. It's crazy to me, bro. It's ludicrous. Like, it shouldn't happen. That's why I expect Wolves and that to do in Palace. So it is what it is, man. They have to find a new way of looking at Liverpool until we get back on track in some way.
So looking at the Sav, I haven't, and the crazy part is, chat, I'm gonna ask you guys to be the vet for this, right? Because even when I looked at this, I was like, it can't be right. But I didn't go and check because I was like, I'm gonna live in the world of like this can't be right. So you're telling me Liverpool have only lost one game in our last 6, but we've had 3 clean sheets in our last 3 games, and I'm like, is that what's happening? Like, do you know what I mean? So now, Sav, when you look at it like that, and I go, I can see why some fans here will just go head in the sand. I'm looking at that and going, no, we've improved. Forget what I watched. I don't care what I've watched. We've walked away with the W and we've kept a clean sheet. And I'm like, is that the best way? Like, from a fan's perspective, right? As just a fan of the game of your team, is that the best way to view it instead of the way that we potentially view it? Because we're viewing it from an analytical standpoint where we want to break the game down and go, right, foresight, maybe in a few weeks' time, we might be on a good run because of this, this, and this, or we might go into a bad run of form like what we predicted from the 5 games. Because it was like, even though we won it, we still didn't look good. But for a fan, they'll be like, well, it's clean sheets and 9 points. So I don't know what you guys have an issue with. The manager's clearly turned it around. And no, but do you know what I mean, though? Because if someone said it to you, we might think, nah, come on, bro. Like, what are you talking about? But their evidence would be we've kept 3 clean sheets and we've won the last 3 Premier League games. So clearly we've done something better than what we've been doing. Do you see what I mean, though? Because even I'm looking at it going, if I argued with someone, they'll think like, yo, you just want to be negative for no reason. But I'm like, but I did watch the games, though. You telling me like I didn't watch these games? I did watch it.
Bro. We beat up Karabakh, bro. I don't care. No, what you just said is a fair statement. If all the results before these games started weren't that bad, if there was a before that Karabakh game, if the rest of the form for the whole season wasn't shit, this would be good. This would be like it's at the start that business end of the season. It gets a bit rough. Some games are going to be scrappy, but you take the point and get out of there. And the fact that it was Man City you lost to on paper would be like, oh yeah, and it was Man City. But we watched the season. And this tells a completely different story. There's 2 cup games in there that I expected you to win. You won them safe. I hear it. You get me? You was decent against Brighton. You was good against Karabakh, but that's shit. You was good against Newcastle. I'll give you, not for the first half, but who cares? Game's 90 minutes. You're good against Newcastle. Got some Man City to start with, man, innit? Sunderland, yeah, whatever. Nottingham, we know how that went. So with context, it's like, yeah, man, you got out there with the points. That's the main thing, but you stunk up quite a few of them games. But yeah, I don't know what to say, bro, because if you look at all the green, the assumption would be that, okay, then so in the Prem, you lot should be third now, then, isn't it? On the way to joining the title race with this kind of. But then when you look at it, you're like, oh, you're in the same spot by Man U and in fact, let me check, bro, because where are we? 6th?
Yeah, we're still there because Man United.
So we're in the exact same spot.
Yeah, I think with us and Chelsea's goal difference now.
So you mean to tell me that with all these, everything you got on the screen there, we're in the same spot we were when it started, and that's why I don't care. That's my answer. Thank you. We're all those green ticks. We're in the exact same spot as we started, and that's why I don't give a damn, bro. Because there's no progression. Man, it turned no corner. You beat some scrubs and that. I hear it, bro. I don't know why everyone. Because every week I get, oh, everyone expected us to lose to this team, so because we won. No, I don't care what everyone. We only expect to lose to these teams because we're shit, not because we should be losing to these teams. Nottingham 17th, bro. We only got scared of Nottingham because Slot is scared of Nottingham, so he put the fear into the fans, bro. They're 17th. Sunderland were in poor form and we struggled against them. So I'm not trying to. You get me?
Even Man City was up for the taking as well, bro. Like it's crazy because even though they got a good team, but they're not the same Man City, and we went into the game like petrified of losing to them firstly, and I'm just like, yo, can we not just go and smoke these, man? Can we not go? And we were winning as well. I knew we could see it too.
Bro, it's bad, man. These men had me in my watch along screaming, "I hate you lot. I hate you. I hate them." That's why I was screaming. I hate them. They were winding me up, bro. But hey, man.
We took the lead and we had them on the ropes, and we decided to let's just sit off now.
I see why Slot's happy though. I hear it.
Nah, it will be. It will be, man. Carragher had this to say about Jones. Says Jones is always taking too many touches. He needs to be sharper. It's been an issue for his entire Liverpool career. He's always wanted too much time on the ball. So you know, my before you go, Sam, my problem with this part is there will be a lot of people saying bun Carragher, right? In general.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, they wouldn't agree with what he just said there.
I'm gonna say, I think Carragher's always harshly treated by Liverpool fans when he has an opinion on something, which I don't know why. But what I will say is, he said it off the back of the game what we just had. It was just Curtis' worst game, and he was dallying on the ball. Try and find the other time you heard Carragher say this. Man's an influencer, bro. Man just ran around and realized that this is what all he ran around and realized that's what all the Liverpool fans are saying.
He had my post for the thumbnail on the Sky Sports.
Did you see what I'm saying, bro? And it's a valid point, but it's overrated because it's best that I don't speak because I've man don't know like Curtis. I think Curtis was shit in the last game, so it is what it is.
No, you're right. He wasn't good, and it makes sense for him to come out and say what he said because that will drive a lot of conversation. Yeah. Because he did lose the ball quite a few times, and then they went on to have a few shots on goal.
Yeah.
But in general, you're right. There's not been a time when I've ever heard him say this.
It's the fact that he said it's been his entire Liverpool career. So how come I haven't heard you say it the entire time? Because anything else that's a particular problem that's persistent, you'll keep mentioning it. Like you mentioned Kanate all the time of how bad he's been, and then now he doesn't know what to say. So Carragher saying it ain't gonna affect how I feel. That's how other fans feel. Them fans that can't think for themselves. If a pundit says it, it's right. And but in that particular game, he was holding on to the ball for too long, and it is part of his game that when Curtis was playing good in the season, remember when everyone started gassing up Curtis this season, he was still holding on to the ball, bro. Yeah, but you know what they called it then? Ball retention. So that's the difference, isn't it? My problem is when Curtis holds onto the ball and tries to do silky shit when it's a game where it doesn't require you need to battle in this game. And as I said in your calling, after the first couple of minutes when Sangara took the ball off him, and it was a foul to me as well. But once you realize the ref ain't giving them kind of fouls in this game, you can't do that today, Curtis.
You got
the ball off and move it. I'm not going to bring it to other players because we're talking about Curtis, but there are other players in our team that hold on to the ball for too long as well. And I'm always complaining about it because it doesn't make any sense. Like, Virgil holds on to the ball longer than anybody. But he's right. He is right. The entire career thing, I don't know why it's been an issue. He's had other things that have been an issue. Not having a position in the field, maybe not contributing enough in terms of goals and assists, but then not playing enough because of injuries before you get to that. But I hear it, man. Influencer Carragher, man. I hear it. I don't mind though. I actually like Carragher. To me, he's still a Liverpool legend. Everyone else just don't want to hear from Carragher. But yeah, man. So
how do you get the balance right, Sam? Because while you were saying that, I was just trying to think, right? Because you're right. Like there will be things that Carragher will say. Most people, if you don't like, you pick and choose when you don't like him, when you like him, depending on what he's saying that you agree with or disagree with.
But when he speaks about Salah, people say, "Why would I listen to you spat on a little girl?" But when he speaks about anybody else, it's 100% Carragher. You're right. So you get me? If you're that bothered about the little girl, you wouldn't listen to Carragher at all, would you? No, it's true though. Like everyone tries to throw that back at him. I'm like, well, then don't watch anything to do with Carragher though. When he's having a good time with Henri and Kate and Mika Richards, is everyone's best friend. I love Carragher.
Yeah,
you're not worried about the little girl he spat on. Don't talk to him. Don't ever ask Carragher for a picture. Don't invite him on no one's YouTube channel. Don't listen to him. Man, them are just lie, bro. No one has any morals, bro. Stop lying, bro. You just don't lie that you got triggered. That's it. It's fine, man. I'm all right with Carragher, bro. I think he knows his stuff. I think he's very intelligent when it comes to football, bro. Like, his football knowledge is ridiculous. Sometimes people don't like his delivery, and when he speaks about your favorite players, you don't like it. For me, I love Curtis Defense League, bro, but he's right. I just don't the entire career. I just think that's a bit like, never heard you say that before. But who am I? I might Google it and find out Carragher's been saying it the whole time. Maybe I missed a few Monday Night Footballs when he mentioned it, but I've never heard that before.
How do you cross that balance though? Because in terms of, I think from a fan's perspective, our point of view changed depending on the emotion, depending on the result. So it's always skewed, and I'm always trying to find where is the balance ground of how you truly feel about a player, result, and a conversation within it. And because I know if we lose, you're more likely to crash out on the players that you dislike or you don't like, or even if you like, but you just crash out. But if we win, whatever the problem that you originally had, like Curtis holding on to the ball, when you win, that's not a problem. So how do you find, because I'm always trying to think about ways here to have a balanced conversation. So how do you find a balanced ground? So no matter what the result is, you try your best to alleviate the emotion, but to have the better conversation. Because as soon as we lose, Curtis is holding on to the ball too long, and it's in the entire career. But when we win and he does it, it's ball retention cold. No one could get the ball off of him.
Yeah, because even if I'm fair, it's the same with Salah. If Salah does that Trivela pass and it works, man, blast it to the high heavens. When he spams it and no one's there, it's like, what the fuck you doing, bro? Like, you're just gonna keep, you know what I mean?
Keep hitting everyone's shins. Like, what are you doing? Yeah.
I'll be honest, man. It depends what conversation you're having, because if it's in the heat of the game, even though I think it's stupid sometimes, I hear it like they're not, people ain't in the right condition to have a proper conversation. It's the emotion of the game, but when it's a proper conversation and there should be no emotion there now because everything's cool. I can't answer this because I can have objective conversations no matter who it is, even if I don't like a player, bro. I can have an objective like that bomb Rodri, bro. I can tell you when he's had a good game. Sorry, bro.
I don't know why you and Rodri have it.
I need to send for him once a day just so I can feel good, bro. Yeah, but
you and Rodri, I don't know why.
I can have an objective conversation. You ask a valid point, but I don't think there is a way for everyone to be balanced, bro, because everyone isn't on having that kind of conversation. And the easiest way would be to only speak about the game you're talking about, but people can't, bro.
Yeah, because like for an example, right? If you say I tuned into your, I don't know, watch along or something, but you're in the emotions of the game and you say some stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then I go, yo, why is Sav crashing out on the players? They're not been that bad.
Yeah.
But then I just assume that that's you as a person now. I don't care. These men always be negative, whatever. Leave. Come back in, I'll go and watch someone else. But they've been chilled out. The game's now gone. And they're like, you know what, guys? This happened, that happened, but blah, blah, blah. They're like, oh, I like this guy. But I'm like, but your perception's only based on what you've seen in this moment. If you go and watch that said person watching the watch along doing it, would you still have the same opinion you have as Savage? Like, I'll use myself. If I was doing a watch along, you was doing a watch along, but you didn't see my watch along. You've only just seen my calm demeanor now, relaxed, trying to conversate, trying to find the reasons. And you go, I like this guy, man. That's what I'm always like wondering how we can get to a place where we can. No one's coming in like, you're waffling or you're this or you're that. It doesn't matter to me, but I'm always trying to, for the betterment of the sport we decide we will love, bro. For the team we decide to support.
Completely subjective, isn't it? I hear it. Football's completely subjective. Because even stats, they're speaking, they're objective tools in it because they're numbers. But but some stats still lack context in it. So then it doesn't mean anything. Like telling me that this person's had the most passes and that sounds like a great stat, but I'm like, why is it a good stat if I want to get the ball from the centre backs to the goal as quick as I can? It's a bad stat. I can make it either way, or I can just say the centre back, of course, has had the most passes. Then what? The stat's not that good now, is it? Lewis Dunk always has the most passes, and I like him, but nobody is ever going to guess that Lewis Dunk has the most passes. But he plays for Brighton, and they pass the ball around at the back, safe. Subjectively speaking, you can have a proper conversation around it. And everyone sees football different, and that's always going to be the problem. I had to learn that a long time ago. Like, oh, you just don't see football the same as me. So I just don't speak to people who don't see, not people who don't agree. I don't need you to agree with me, but I need to know your standards straight away before I have a conversation. Because if it's completely in the mud, I'm just like, oh, well, our conversation is not going to work, innit? Because I'm going to mention Virgil stinking up the place. You're going to have a go at me and tell me, when did I win a Premier League? I'm like, well, I hear it, bro, but I saw what he stunk up the place. You've seen it? I do. It's happened to me all season. You mentioned Virgil, man. I'm like, oh, so you hate Virgil? okay, well, obviously he started off with a disclaimer calling him the best centre back in the world, but yeah, I hate him. If that's
No,
what makes
no,
you
you
feel
blank
better.
that part out. I don't listen to that part.
Yeah. So it's like, you told me they put his standards to world class. Now I got to judge you as a world class player and not a regular scrub. So if I don't think Maguire's on your level, for example, and you and Maguire play the same, Maguire play better to me, bro, because you're Virgil. And that's just what it is.
Mm.
We don't hold like me as a YouTuber to the same standard as Mr. Beast, blood. You know, we don't. If both of us get 100K video, Mr. Beast, you failed, bro. You got more subscribers than everyone on YouTube. 100K to you is like having one subscribe. It's like one view, blood. Not the same standard. So I hear it, man, and we all cross over the board and that. But I actually think I'm very objective when I'm speaking about stuff. Man, them know I'm always joking around and that, so I'll do that. But I don't think the question you asked, I don't think it can be balanced, bro, because people are just not willing to have that conversation. Some people are, of course. And to be fair to the chat, they're not on screen with us in it, so it's a lot of like typing. I don't know who's saying whatever stuff and all that thing. And then you had the people on the panel. And if you go to like most content creators where they've got a panel of people, even the panel don't want to be objective. They just want to like, I can see they're doing exactly what I'm talking about. I can see it in their face. How dare you talk about my player? He's done so much for the club. Brother, I'm talking about Liverpool, Nottingham, bro. I don't care what he done for the club. That's the conversation. Do you care? In that game, when we were stinking up the place, did you care that what these that are done for the club?
Nah, I didn't care because it's the game in it, and I need you to pass to each other properly.
Bro, I couldn't give a damn, bro. I remember watching Messi versus Nigeria before, just walking around with his head down, doing nothing, bro. Man, like, how can you diss Messi? Guys doing nothing, bro. And then he obviously got to the 92nd minute and he rasped one in the top bench. But I was like, yeah, but he still did nothing for the whole game. But it's a cup game and it means more. But that's me being objective. I don't care if you're supposed to be the best player of all time. You just did nothing, bro. And that's it. But I realize I must sound like an alien to people if I speak like that all the time. But sorry. Everyone gets held standards, bro.
Nah, I hear it, bro. I'm just trying to figure it out, man. But talking about standards, and talking about world class, what's the expectation for wingers in the Premier League, Sav? Because for me,
yo, get these scrubs out of the club now, blood. Today, bro. Yo, pack them up, blood. Oh my God, pack them up, bro.
Nah, Sav. Nah, jokes aside, Sav. Don't let me laugh, please, bro. I want to be serious because Sav, what's in that for wingers? Yeah, their jobs from growing up watching football and looking at like modern day football, whatever football, bro. The wingers are your attackers. They're meant to create chaos. They're meant to try and get the ball in the box. They're meant to beat their defenders 1v1. They can get shots off where needs be and try and create. Yeah, that's the winger's job. I know it's changed slightly in the modern day. Salah, Mane, when they were just cooking goals, they were like winger strikers. So a lot of people was like, oh, I need to be like these guys. So then they started changing and they were trying to get more goals. Strikers kind of became meaty because they were trying to play these false nines guys, these false tens. They weren't trying to play strikers. But now we have a striker. We have strikers now in our team, right?
Yeah.
And I look at our wingers and I'm like, these man could not care less, bro, if a striker is in the box or not. Because they're not on trying to find them. Am I saying they don't ever try and do it? Obviously they do. But in general, they don't. They're all about trying to bag themselves, trying to find the best way of getting theirs. And 9 times out of 10, both the wingers are trying to cross the ball to each other. Gakpo cuts in, he looks at the back post of Salah. I think Salah scored like 2 headers in his whole life. So I'm like, okay, so you keep putting it in the box to the back post of the guy that can't header the ball. Not even can't, he just doesn't header it. And then the other side, you put it in the box. But then when you put it in the box, I've always seen Gakpo like overstretching, understretching, not making the run, getting strangled in the back post.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so do you know we got a striker in there that you can try and feed the ball to try and go and
just don't cross. Just don't cross it to him, because he's going to miss the header too.
Yeah, don't cross it to his feet. Eki, work on your head in my G. Jesus. But Sav,
Yeah.
this was the picture of the two of them when they got subbed off together, bro. I couldn't believe it when they got subbed off together. To be fair, I could because normally I was expecting Eki and Gakpo to go off because I don't think Salah will always get subbed off, right? So that was the first thing. I'm like, if he's making a sub, Rio's coming on for Gakpo, or Chiezo's coming on, or Chiezo's going up front for Eki, Rio's coming on for Gakpo. If you're gonna do anything, the moment he made the sub for them two, Sav, that was clear to me that he was like, "Bun these two, they're not doing enough."
This
For
picture,
me, that's what he said, bro.
this
That's
picture looks like one of them scored a hat trick and the other one had a hat trick of assist, and we're winning 6-0, and we're going into the Champions League final, bro. They look happy as shit, blood. No, I told you when it happened. I said there's only two things here. It's either they're both sat back and gone, "Fucking hell, we were shit today, innit?" And you just do that. And I actually hope that's what it was, because I don't know why they're smiling like that. Because McAllister ain't scored yet, so why are you smiling, bro?
Well, you know, it's one of them ones. They're like, "I'm vexed here," but Sav, listen, Sav, we gotta make sure we're smiling though, because the cameras are like, let's not make it look like we're mad that we got subbed off. So, hey, Sav, laugh, yeah, Sav, just laugh. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like, bro. They knew the cameras were gonna be on them because they both got subbed.
It does look like two esteemed gentlemen, don't they?
They got subbed for a guy. They got subbed for a guy that the manager don't even like, and they got subbed for a guy that the manager don't even play. That's what happened. One's world class, and one just signed his new contract. That's what's happened. You must feel gutted, Sam. That's like, I don't know.
The initial face when they were coming off, Gakpo looked more wound up than Salah did. Salah had the psychopath's look on his face, but it was almost like, yeah, because it's like, because people are hyper analyzing it, and that some men are making like I'm like, relax, man, it ain't that serious, in it. But I was creasing because the face of Salah was almost like, oh yeah, I did say the fruit under the bus last time. Let me not even do that. Let me not do that again. So I'm just grin, blood. But Gakpo actually looked wound up.
He did.
Even the way he walked when he was walking past the sideline, and like he looked wound up. But listen, man, stats aside, because they're not everything.
Yeah.
But they've actually been poor. Like, even if you didn't show me these stats, they've been bad, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I think like wingers in general are like, I think the tide's shifting again, seemingly, to more towards strikers, and you just being the feeder to those strikers, innit? Because I don't think the wingers stats are up anyway. But every individual winger is different, and we've watched these lot, and they've been bad, bro. They've been actually awful. Like, it's not like for example, Saka's stats this season are shit on it.
Yeah,
I've watched Saka. He's not actually bad every time I watch him play. He's just not. Some of the Man City winger stats are rubbish, but when I watch them, they're not bad. These two, trash, bro.
Now they did mug off Salah though, but I like that they put 9 games in brackets here. But they said from like November the 1st. I was like, but he's been away to AFCON and he scored.
Yeah, that's not true.
Yeah, so this is like, since November the 1st. So if you're looking at, you're like, yo, he's gone 3 months without scoring. It's like, nah, don't do him like that. It's not that deep. Don't do him like that. But yeah, it has been 9 games.
Can you hear me still?
And Cody Gakpo, yeah, I can hear you, bro. I can hear you.
What just happened to my camera, blood?
And Cody Gakpo has 2 goals in the Premier League for Liverpool since the 25th of October. 17 games have.
The worst thing about these two is they've not even been missing sitters, bro. I'm being deadly serious. I can't remember the last time Gakpo, you missed a sitter. He doesn't miss sitters. You're just not even there, bro. Every chance I see Gakpo have is him trying to make his own shot and he getting blocked. That's all I see from him. And then Salah's still trying to whip the ball into the top bins, bro. That's so 2015, blood. Relax, Salah. You can't do that anymore, bro. It's all right, man. It's just...
Nah, Sam, 17 games and 9 games without a goal is out. No, 2 goals in the Prem since October the 25th, and Salah's got 9 games without a goal in the Prem.
Thing is, I wouldn't mind with both of them if, and I'm sure Salah's got more assists than Gakpo, even though I know the context to some of them. Like one of them's the rolling the ball to Szoboszlai for a free kick. So, but I'm sure Gakpo's assists are not good either. But I don't know, man. I don't know. They are a problem though. It's definitely a problem because I don't even see him creating chances like that. But who knows, man? Who knows, man? Sell them, innit? Sell both of them. I don't care.
No, I need to get them out, man. But Alisson's so sad. You know, sometimes we're crying out for Alisson to get some clean sheets, man.
Yeah, I've been happy lately with his clean sheets, man.
He's got 3 in a row now.
Mm-hmm.
Makes no difference because, you know, it's not like we're going after a title. You can say, you can hold the golden glove and all that. It's not even that. He's just getting these random clean sheets. It's giving us the points, and we need to get into the Champions League. I hear it, but you would always hope that he's going to get something for the end of it for his work.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. It's just like the points in the table. He's going to rack up these clean sheets, and that still won't make a difference. He won't get the Raya and all them man were still smoking for it. Poor guy. He deserves better sometimes. Even when he stinks, he deserves better. That's one guy I've always thought has been if anyone's going to look back at the Liverpool career and say I didn't get enough, it's going to be Alisson, bro.
I didn't get enough accolades.
Yeah, individual ones anyway.
What about Virgil and Konate, man? Apparently they're the best at aerial duels this season. So Virgil's top and Konate is 3rd on the list in the Premier League this season for winning aerial duels.
Yeah.
Do you know, I'm trying to read what these stats mean. Yeah, these type of stats, like, okay, they're good at when the ball goes long, they're good at winning those aerial duels against most of the strikers in the Prem, which, to be fair, they should. Because I'm trying to think of the strikers that are actually good in the air, and there's not a lot of them. So they technically should beat most people in the air for it. But one's on 133 and the other one's on 96. I don't have the maths or the data to go, what was it last season? But it feels like they're doing a hell of a lot more of that work. And that's probably because the Premier League gone into that long throw. Everything now is a set piece. So even like they're just taking set piece from everywhere now. Halfway line, over the halfway line is a set piece.
I think 100% that's what it is. I do. I think it's the football's changed a little bit. A lot more set pieces, a lot more long throw-ins. And let's be honest, but they've been the best at this anyway. Both of them. I would always say that these two and maybe like Maguire and Dan Burn, they're the best at it in the Premier League. So the stat doesn't mean anything to me. I don't even think they would care or notice. The weird thing about stats is when more of them come out, it always seems like more of a problem to me than anything positive. Tells a different story on it. It's like with Virgil's clearances, he has the most in the Prem. I'm like, yeah, it sounds good, but we're supposed to be the champions. Why is he having to clear the ball so much?
Because you always equate like high clear ratios or high clear percentages against like teams that in the relegation or
exactly.
Because they're the ones that you're like, oh, we're just getting peppered in it, so we gotta have players clearing the ball. It's like shots, you know, like saves.
Yeah,
like they would have like one of the low teams with their goalkeeper having the most shots saved or most shots faced, and people would be like, oh, look, his percentage is high, but I'm like, yo, but he's made like triple the amount of saves as everyone else. That's not a good stat. That means his team is leaking so many chances that he's got to make these saves. But when you wouldn't equate like Alisson to have loads of shot stopping, because we shouldn't be. The defense, the midfield should be stopping that because we've got the better players. So it's the same with the clearances, isn't it? Like, why have you got so many clearances, my bro?
Exactly. This is why these things never impress me that much, man. I'm just like, it's not against them. They've just done their job. But again, it just tells a more of a story in it. The bigger story and the bigger picture is the fact that why is the ball floating in that many times? Well, the football's changed and they don't rate Liverpool, so they're just going to keep kicking the ball along. And remember, Slot's been mentioning all season what he don't like. Every time he mentions what he don't like, the other teams just keep doing it.
No, Sam is trying to fix his cameraman, guys. Relax. I'm saying your ratio for your camera is low.
Allow me, man.
He's trying He's trying to fix it. What about my man, Sav? The Benfica left back. He's apparently he's missing. He's gonna miss the game, innit? While they investigate the racismo from Vinny.
It's a bit of a sticky one still, because I feel like I don't feel like it's an actual suspension. I just feel like they don't want him to turn up against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu.
Same, bro.
I don't think it's any, and I wouldn't be surprised if they've told him this personally as well. Like, yeah, we can't have you turning up there because it's dark for you still.
Yeah, don't worry. We're not suspending you. Just can't have you. But they're saying why they do their investigation. And I'm just like, well, shouldn't the investigation be done by now?
They always do this, bro. Like, the investigation is, we're just going to wait and hope people stop talking about it. Nothing to investigate, bro. We've all seen all the camera angles, and the players are not mic'd up. It's over with. We know he said it, but it's gonna come up as not guilty. Let's just move on. That's it. Because realistically, you're setting, and like, this sounds crazy coming from me. I'm only speaking objectively, though, not how I actually feel. It's actually a crazy precedent to suspend him, innit? If you can't prove that he done anything.
Yeah, because then you'll be like, well, you're basically saying I'm guilty, but you don't have any evidence to say I'm guilty. And it's my word versus his. And then Mbappe said he heard it. He heard him say it 5 times. And I'm like, well, if he heard it, then all right, cool. Then there's your witness. So then they shouldn't. So that means he's guilty then, right? Or are we not doing that?
But then they're going to be like, well, the person who witnessed it happened to be a Real Madrid player. So, and it's his homie. So
yeah, it's his teammate. So yeah.
Bro, they don't even use eyewitness testimony in court to send man down, because you can just lie. So we all know, like, because you think about it, if you go on X and look in the comment section, there's still like a big percentage of people on my man's side, isn't it? So it's like, the fact, if you see how quick he ran over to Vinny, he definitely didn't run over to Vinny to call him brother, innit? And I see that the other allegation is the fact that I think it's alleged at the moment, I don't know why I'm saying it, man can't sue me, blood, but saying that, like, he's saying that he never said that, he said a derogatory term for gay people. And I'm like, do you think you just made it sound better? Because like, I never said the racist thing, I said the homophobic thing. Oh, you think that's gonna help?
Yeah, because he changed it twice. Because first he said he called him Hermano, which is his brother, and then now he's saying that he said that. I'm like, I don't know if you're making the case for yourself right now, my dude.
You're not helping yourself, bro.
You're not
helping yourself at all, bro. Just say, you best off just saying I call man a bitch, bro. I said puta. You get me? I called him a dumb. I said bandejo, blood. I called him a bruja. Just say you called him something else, bro. Don't say I didn't call him that. I called him the gay thing. That's crazy, bro.
And so I'm like, so is he gonna get investigated for that then?
That's my point. If you say that, okay, safe. Now you're just gonna get banned for this. What?
I don't get. That's why I can't take these men seriously, bro. Because if you're gonna come out and say, "No, I meant this," or "I said this," and you're like, "Okay, cool, let's shift it then." If that's what you're saying, then we're gonna have to add this to the charges, then, right? But they're not gonna add it to the charges, bro. They're just gonna let it go.
Yeah, I don't know how they go about this, man. I'm gonna be fair to the people above that. It's like, it's harder to deal with than it seems, because you kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of thing. Something definitely happened, but I don't know. Now, hey, man, big up Mantis and that saying Danny Alves. I don't think Danny Alves handled it better. There's not a better way to handle racism, bro. I shouldn't have to handle it at all.
Nah, it's so true, bro. I shouldn't have to handle it.
They're telling me that, like, man picking up the banana and eating it is handling it better. Yeah, it's good for optics. It looks like you're a hero, bro, like you're an activist. I ate the banana, potassium, bro. And then one geezer did what he's supposed to do, which you've been telling Vinny to do this the whole time. If someone says something to you, tell the referee. Now he just was like Randall from Recess, like he's snitching. Ref.
No,
he called me mono.
I swear down, Sav, that's exactly the feeling I got. It felt, when everyone's like, bruv, you snitching, bro.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. There's not no best way to handle racism. The best way to handle racism is, how about you, man, don't be racist?
Allow the racism, man.
Yeah, bro, it's not even a thing like that, bro. It's just
I mean, you know why I don't like it? Like, I think I heard it on Sky Sports. They're like, what's the body that does the racism thing for the Premier League? Kick it out, or whatever they call it. Yeah, it's like a statement came out, not from them, but then at the end of the news report, the lady was like, "Oh yeah," and then they agree as well, and they back. And I'm like, so what? What does that mean though? You just agree with a statement that was being made that we shouldn't be racist. Like, is that it?
I think, bruv, they should change kick racism out of football to kick racist out of football. And when man's racist, you're allowed to kick them in the shins, blood, as hard as you can. Each man on your team.
Put them on the pitch and kick them in the shins.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm fed up with this bullshit, man. I knew this is what they try and do. They try and switch it around and then try to tell man how the person who's been racially abused should handle it. Don't tell me how I should handle it, bro. It's like when there's a Black Lives Matter bear man trying to have conversations. Don't try to conversate with me, bro. Why? I gotta explain, bro. Go read a book, man.
Yeah, man said, Sav, sit down and tell me how you
Yeah,
feel.
man, Sav, can you educate me? Brother, Google it. Go watch 12 Years a Slave, blood. Go watch Django. What are you asking me, bro? It's darkness, man. Allow me, bro. I don't care, man. You know, I'm on, bro. But it's easy for me. There's stuff that's easy for me to say because I know I'd handle certain things, but I'm not a professional footballer. I'm not top in my game. So in my head, I'm like, I'm naturally just going to spark you for saying something racist to me, innit? But I'm not at that level. And then you've got I'm just saying, innit? It's very easy for me to say what I would do. And I think I would. I still think I would, but stuff on the line, innit? Because then the conversation changes straight away for you. If you're smart, man, nobody cares about the racism anymore. It's the violent black man.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not trying to be that either. So, it's a sad state of affairs, man. We'll just have to wait for somebody else to be racially abused so I can do another stream. Because that's what's going to happen, bro. That's what's going to happen. I actually think I saw somebody else was getting investigated. Because there's a couple of Benfica fans that have been investigated as well, innit?
Yeah, I'm not surprised, but they said Henri was like, we saw the fans in the stadium doing that.
And there's something as well. Some Osasuna fans have been investigated from the weekend in the Real Madrid game. So then what they're going to do, they're going to be calling Spain. Because then it's like it's in Spain, innit? So this is why I said you can't start calling everybody racist because it don't work, innit?
Yeah.
That's the place where he lives.
So single out the people that are doing it and get them out the game, bro.
Exactly that, bro. Exactly that.
Looking at some transfers though, Sav. I know he's your boy in that.
That's my guy, blood. Man like Bergvall and that, bro.
Yeah, man. Sav, I don't know.
Sensation and that.
All right, I don't know. I'm not going to use those words, Sav.
Nice cold, bro.
But is it what we need right now, though?
Yeah, get rid of McAllister, bring him in. Done deal, blood.
Nah, jokes aside, Sav. I think he's a good player, but is he McAllister player?
You know, he's better than McAllister, obviously. Hold on a minute. Wait. Let me just scan. Mac, we need to talk about this. What do you mean I still love Suarez? Bruv, I don't. Bruv. So let's not even giggle about that. Man, them know I don't, bruv, not at all. Anyway, back to regular proceedings.
Why is Bergvall good for Liverpool?
Top baller, mate. Top baller, man.
Bruv,
you know why I know you would like him, bruv? Because you like Odegaard, bro.
Hey, well, I don't know why you're screaming down the internet, Sav.
Sorry, bruv.
Told you that in.
Well, you said it on the stream, bruv.
I know, but no one listened.
Yeah, but I want to bring it back up.
No one listened. No one knows. No one knows. Now they do. Especially the amount of heat he's getting right now as from Arsenal fans as well. But they're like, this guy's not a captain. Get him out of here. But I don't I look at him I'm like a 20-year-old, Sav. I hear it. Future prospect. Yes. Good player. Okay, cool. But I don't look at him and go, he's coming in to help Liverpool win the Premier League or Champions League.
Oh no, I'm with you. I'm with you. This is just me personally liking, bruv. I don't want Liverpool to sign any players while Slot's our manager. That apart from centre backs, apart from places
we know we need.
Yeah. I don't want him to sign any more players. So if that's the case, then yeah, there's no point in getting him. But if we're talking about any other manager coming in, he's a top, bro. I promise he's a top player, bro. But crazy, 57 mil. It's a good price though because he's still young. Not that I care about the money, bro, but you know what I mean, inflation and that. I guess this is because Spurs are doing so bad, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, if you realistically, you probably forget how much I like him. There's other Spurs players that you take over him for what we need. Take Pap Sarr over him.
we just need someone to just sit in defense, bro, and do a job, man.
Yeah, but I'm saying Sarr is a defensive midfielder. He plays with Basuma, but he's been better. Like, based on how we play and how bad we've been, you prefer him than, you know what I mean? Old school Basuma. I don't really know about this current Basuma and that. Pedro Porro. Thingy, innit? Jed Spence, bro.
Yeah, Jed Spence, I'll take.
Yeah, there's plenty of players. Man like Morgan Rogers and that.
Even him as well as a player, I'm like, I think he's a cold player, yeah, but is it what Liverpool need right now? I don't want to misprofile players anymore. Like, not misprofile them because I think they'll understand their profile, but they'll bring them in with you thinking, oh, they're gonna play in this particular role, and then they don't. We just put them in some random positions and go, yeah, go and show us what you were doing at Villa. Go and show us what you was doing at Spurs. He's like, we're not gonna do that though.
It's sink, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Morgan Rogers comes to Liverpool. Slot's gonna put him on the left hand side straight away, bro. That's not where he plays his best football. He plays his best football where Wirtz plays his best football. I mean, Wirtz is our most expensive, second most expensive player of all time. He ain't gonna get moved, is he? So, and then I guess for the club when they're spending their money, he's gonna cost about. Well, he signed a new contract, just in it.
Yeah,
and it's from Villa. Villa are rivals now. You know that, innit? Like they've been around that top 4 area for time now, and they're ahead of us in the table. So, I don't know.
No, it doesn't. I don't know, man. And we're also linked, yeah. Let me see if I can find him.
Hungarian. A false 9, bro. We got Ekatike. Is that, bro? We do not want to see the transfer window. We just want to add stuff to team. Bro, we got. And this man are trying to sell Isak already, blood.
No, I ain't trying to sell Isak, bro.
Not me either. He's gonna cost big money, man. Get him on the plane for England, though. Not that much.
Where is he? I think, is it this one? Trying to find, because I was trying to look at him. I think his name's Roland Sallai or Sallai. It's all linked to it. Hold on, should come up now. Let me zoom in. Hungarian right back playing at Galatasaray. I don't know nothing about this youth to give you an idea. I've not watched him play at all, so I don't know. So chat, Sab, I don't know if you've caught any
I just
game.
watched Galatasaray, bro, literally, and I didn't notice this guy at all, blood.
That's who we're linked with today, this morning, for right back.
Here I'm going to exercise my right to say, I don't know. You know, like that. I'm going to plead the fifth, I don't know, bro. I'm going to say one thing, though. His haircut looks a bit... Hey, this one, yeah. In the 40s, bruv, I would have ran away from that haircut.
So these are the positions you can play, Sav. So right back, right wing, and left wing.
Nah, I don't trust him at all, blood already, bro. Why can he play there? Why can he play left wing and right back, bro? That, bro, there's something off, bro. What do you mean he can play left wing and right back?
I'm just telling you, that's what it says, Sav. It says here, right back and other positions you can play as right wing and left wing.
Brother.
So we're trying to have the Hungarian right back and Hungarian left back in the team.
I don't want any more Hungarians out of team, blood.
Pops, I don't know. I don't know if he's got the from what we've seen from the 2 Hungarians we have. Yes.
On the Nigel Farage thing, I don't want any more Hungarians in our team still. You know, like that.
I don't. Played minutes, 9 appearances, 1 assist, 1 yellow card. I don't know, guys. I honestly don't know enough about him to give you any information about him.
Hey, man, listen. Well done to the chat, though. Everyone said they don't know. Listen, you built a great community, bro, because other channels got bare liars and that. Oh, yeah, I saw him the other day. Bro, and I just told you, I watched Galatasaray play. I didn't, bro. I don't even know if he was in the same game I watched, bro.
Go and check and see if his stats.
Bro, yeah, don't know him, bro. But I'm not gonna diss the guy. If I don't know him, then I can't tell if he's good or bad. But why would they be letting him go? I don't know.
He's 20. So 20. You remember what I was saying about we potentially would have to look at a right back? We spoke about this a few weeks back because of the injury concerns to both the right backs we have, not because of the quality. Some might say the quality, but they've got two right backs that can play and play in it, but they keep getting injuries. So you're going to need someone potentially to come in to supplement that, just in case one of them. And then you could maybe use Frimpong more as a winger, and then you're going to have him, the Sallai guy, Sallai, wherever your name is, my G, and you're going to have Bradley as your two right backs. So you get someone that's not going to really stop Bradley because this guy's 28, but also you're going to have someone that has a bit more experience.
I don't know, man. Does he even play for them, bro? Like,
you got to
understand what I'm saying, bro. I'm not gassing this up, bro. I watched Galatasaray versus Juve last week, bro. Remember they smoked Juve in that game?
All right. So
what was it?
Yeah.
5? Was it
5-2?
5-2?
Yeah.
Bro.
5.
I don't. This sounds mad, innit? All I know is the right back I saw was black, bro. So I don't know.
So yeah, he's played 9 games in the Champions League so far this season. So he's played.
And so he just didn't play. What? How did I not?
So in the league, he's played 20. He's had 20 games, 4 assists and a goal.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he did play. He did play because he plays next to Thingy and Sanchez. If that's the guy.
Cup game, 2 appearances, 1 assist.
Well, he played in that 5-2. Then maybe he's good then, because I'm gonna lie, everyone on that Galatasaray team looked good that day, but I don't know about him, bro. Let me not even lie, bro. You get me? I told you, I watched the Juve game. He's in the game I watched. Didn't notice him, bro, but probably cooked. Yeah, it's a non-starter for me, bro. I'm not. Are we back to Moneyball or not?
I don't know, because what would you say? Because look, they're saying evaluations around, I think it said 10 million. So 10 million euros,
typical
probably
Liverpool,
getting for a young 15 million.
Typical Liverpool Moneyball and that, bro. So to them, you're going to go this Roland Sallai and Jake and Leone. Okay, I see what Liverpool's doing here, bro. It's not bad. If we're just talking about the future, then it's good. It's not a bad idea. If we're talking about the here and now, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Because you'd bring him in for the here and now. That's what I was saying, innit, Sav? You can use Frimpong more as a winger, and then he can play right back.
Where's Salah going?
No, you can play Frimpong at right.
Where's Salah going?
No, Sav, you're not listening to what I'm saying. You can play Frimpong at right wing.
Where's Salah going?
And then play the Roland at right back.
Why you keep saying, where's Salah going, bro?
Sav, you heard what I said.
Yeah, we're going to do. Bring this Roland in and play him left wing and put Cap on the bench because Salah's playing, bro.
He can play, Sav. He can play. It says he can play left wing and right wing. So even if you need the versatility, he can, you know what I mean? He can do bits and pieces for you. But his main position is right back.
I don't know why man are telling me that he starts for hungry shit, bro. Oh, why man are telling me that, bro? Hungry shit, bro. Didn't Robbo in that deal with hungry? Ain't that
so are we saying Sobbo and Kirk is sanctioning this move then? Is this what the recommendation they've gone?
That's what it is, bro.
You need a right back. You need someone at an age where, there's no real expectations, but we need a body, and he's got the body of work you need. I might have to go and watch some videos to have to make a decision, because I'm not going to be watching Galatasaray games.
Don't go watching no videos, but these highlights are just going to be gas, bro.
I know, but I'm not going to. I already know I can't get gassed off of it. I'm just going to be looking for certain things.
2 players I pay attention to in that Galatasaray team, innit? Oshiman and Yilmaz Blood. I didn't notice anyone else.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look, Sab. I'm just gonna have a look online, see what's going on, see if does he combine with.
I like this conversation. I can't wait. I'm gonna check everyone's videos today. Is it where did the news come from?
Where did I get it? I can't even remember.
Can't wait for the other content creators to start talking about. Yeah, I watched him when he was 14, blood. When he What?
No, I can't remember. It was there. It was on X. I can't remember. It's one of the news outlets.
I've always rated him. I've always rated him when he played in the Hungarian Youth Academy. Fucking liars, bro.
You see if I still had it up on there.
Man, like Roland blood.
Yeah, I can't. Was it Dave? It might have been Dave. Was it Dave-O? Maybe Dave. I don't even know. Oh, let me check Dave-O. Let me see.
Hold on. You just don't care about Bradley no more.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Who said I don't care about Bradley?
You didn't mention him in your talk. You just mentioned.
No, I did. I said Bradley can go. Him and Bradley at right back. So Bradley can play. He can come in when needs be.
Did.
And Frimpong can be the right winger.
Interesting.
No, I'm not. Honestly, I'm not watching Alan play at.
Watch you play.
Alan play at 3 a.m. No, I'm alright, bro. I did not.
Or in Brazil and that.
Yeah, not a chance. Not a chance, bro.
Yeah, bro. Everyone turned into Flamingo fans for a week, blood.
I remember, bro. I couldn't believe them out watch-alongs at 3 a.m., bro. 2 a.m.
What was that? Remember everyone's, oh, yeah, we spoke to, a source said that we're waiting for the Brazilian Cup Champions League to be over so we can get him. Yeah, but we went straight to Wolves, blood. To be fair, though, he's actually decent still. When I watch Wolves, he's pretty good still, but he's not.
You know, you'd have probably made it. I think at the time, could he have made a difference in our team? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
It probably would have made a difference. But obviously, you go and play with the type of players he's playing with. He's probably, and you're not winning games of football. You're just gonna go shit.
Him and Thingy's got a good partnership. Him and Shakin Stevens, but they got a decent partnership still.
Shakin Stevens is crazy, so.
Yeah, man. Come on.
But yeah, I don't know enough, guys. But I'm sure many of you are gonna go and do your research on him. But this is the right back we're linked with.
Can we just unlink him, blood?
I'm not in charge of.
Let's make that popular. No one does that. We should start unlinking players from us, bro.
I'm not. I can't unlink himself. I'm not a part of that.
That's gonna be the new Fabrizio reports and that Liverpool have unlinked. Liverpool have chose not to monitor, blood. That's what I want to hear.
Liverpool chose not to monitor. It's crazy, you know.
Yeah, bro. No monitoring, bro. Monitor FC, man.
But yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know, guys. I don't know. All right, Sav, before we head out, man, in terms of chat, you know, going forward, man, looking at what we're trying to sign, right? So Bergvall is linked. Rolando is linked. Who else did I see linked to us? That's it. That's it I can think of in terms of players currently. And the other ones, are they even linked or is just what people want? Like Elise. I don't know, man. I don't, Sav, as I said, I don't know where we're going with this team.
I'm going to go out and just say this. Elise is never going to play for Liverpool. Ever. Never. Never, ever. Never, blood. You know it's true, bro. He's never gonna play.
I know. Because Sav, for the love of me, I don't know why he would want to leave Bayern.
Man, never just assume that he wants to leave Bayern, bro. But
like I know we can probably try and offer him something. That's not crazy to think, in it, that Liverpool can go and approach and go, we can offer you this.
Yeah, it'd be interesting, bro. Whatever we can offer, some other club's gonna offer him more, bro. I know that much.
But I'm like, what? And I know we can lean into, maybe because he has unfinished business. I'm like, but he might not care. He might look at the Premier League and go, yo, that football there is dreadful. You want me to come in and play football in that league?
Yes, thank you. I'm glad you said that. The unfinished business thing, bro. Man, them don't just rate the Prem like that, bro. It's not that serious. Everyone doesn't think the Prem is the be-all and end-all. They say it when they get here because it's the nice thing to say, but everyone doesn't believe that. Football's chaotic, bro. Kick and rush.
Kick and rush is crazy, bro.
It's what it is, bro. It's kick and rush, bro. Everyone just wants. I noticed that everything positive that someone mentioned, this is more physical. That doesn't mean it's better, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it's better. When you say it's more physical, no one watching other leagues, but they're mad physical in their leagues as well.
Yeah, exactly, man.
I would say the Premier League players are more, you'd probably say they're a lot more fitter, potentially.
Yeah.
You'd say probably that's what I'd lean into. You've seen like where the Premier League teams are finishing in the European, in the Champions League and stuff like that. In this league phase, you can go, okay, cool.
And we don't have the winter break either, so I don't know how. They're so used to having all them kind of things and that, bro. Yeah, man, it's kind of crazy. Everyone just believes them, man. What clip is that? Yeah, madness, bro. Some man don't know ball, bro. It's all right, man. Man said he ain't dribbling past no one. We definitely watched him dribble past people for Palace, but like it definitely happened, bro.
Remember that one where he cut inside from the wing, and he just cooked up Man United's team, the whole team, and then buried it.
Bro, he didn't even have a reaction to his goal either. He just walked off. Yeah, at least it's cold, man. He finds football very easy, man. Bro, that's a top baller, man. Honestly. I'm looking forward to seeing him play in the World Cup, man. With France with their 3 teams and that. So that's actually what I'm looking for. I'm looking forward to World Cup content, bro. I can't wait to get rid of the Prem stuff. It's not fun. Like the World Cup's fun. No matter how it turns out, it's always fun, bro. The whole vibe's different. Watch some countries that I never watched before. Find new heroes and that, new players, new cultures. Although, what do you think is going to happen? Remember the thing I told you about yesterday with Mexico?
What was that again? Oh, yeah. With what's going on, yeah.
Yeah, they wigged the cartel member, and now they're just wigging everyone.
I think they would have to lock that up ASAP before.
The World Cup. I mean, they might have to just move the games to all of the American and Canadian stadiums and leave Mexico alone.
If they can't get the situation.
Yeah, because I thought stuff were going to happen before this, because naturally, as I told you, in Mexico, man will just turn up to the resort and just take what they want, God, they own it. So I can only imagine that's going to happen at football games as well. It's not safe. So you might have to move the stadiums and that.
Let's see what they do, man. I'm sure they're probably in works trying to figure out the next steps in that, man. But Sav, appreciate you, bro. Listen, man, it is what it is at the moment, man. Liverpool are not playing good. They got 3 points, couple of clean sheets in there. But there's still questions, man. There's still things that's not right with the team at the moment. Is Arne Slot still the gaffer to take us forward? I don't think so, but I'm sure many will. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Big up to everyone that's watching. And like Sav is going to do on his next video, he's going to tell you guys to hype.
Never going to say it. Never going to say,
guys, hype the video up.
Never,
like,
bro.
Subscribe to the channel, do all that great stuff.
But Richard Hughes and all that, hurry up and give Slot a new contract, bro. Hurry up, man.
And all of Sav's links to his channels, all of them are in the description. And also for the podcast one, you guys can see pinned the new channel. Go on, show it some support, man. Go and watch the video if you can. And obviously go and subscribe to that channel as well. Many more interviews to come on there as well. Peace, everyone, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. Love, man.